Hello, new students. Welcome to my home. It's my new place. I just moved from Üsküdar to Kadıköy. It's great. Here's some pictures on the wall. This is the house I was born in. Actually, I was born in a hospital, but then my parents took me to a house, and this was the house. Anyway, welcome. Really sorry to bother you on a weekend, but I have some important stuff I want to talk to you about, and that's how to study with flashcards. We're going to go over this on Monday a little bit, but I thought this might be helpful over the weekend. So I've got my stack of Turkish words that I'm learning, just the way you have a stack of English words that you're learning. I'm going to show you how I do this. So I've already written the Turkish on one side and the English on the other. Okay, so I've taken care of everything, and it's time to start learning. Basically, just to start memorizing these words. So what I do is I'm going to quiz myself, and as I quiz myself, I'm going to sort the words into two piles. Okay, I'll show you how that's done. I'm going to start by looking at the word I'm trying to learn. In this case, it's the Turkish. For you guys, you'll be looking at the English first. This is called the passive direction, or the receptive direction. It means when we see it, we then try to remember what the word in our native language is. So here we go. I'm going to start studying. My first word is çekinmek. I don't know it. It means to hesitate. I'm going to put it in a pile here. Next word, söz vermek. I know this one. It means to promise. I'm right. So I'm going to put this in a different pile. Direnmek. This means, I know this one, it means to resist. Correct? It goes in this pile. Gibi davranmak. I forget this one, so I look at it. It means to pretend. Goes in the pile of wrong ones. Karar vermek. Okay, that means to make a decision. I'm correct. Actually, it means to decide. Guess it's the same thing. Goes in the correct pile. I keep going until I get through all of my cards. And then once I do that, I'm going to take the stack of cards that I got wrong. I'm then going to shuffle them up. It's important to shuffle them because this way we don't remember. Sometimes when you're studying, if you have a list of words and you're studying it, you kind of cheat a little because you know what comes after, each word. So you're not really remembering the word as much as you're remembering the order the words appear in. So it's really important to shuffle up the cards. Now I'm going to try again with the words I got wrong. Çekinmek. This is how good my memory is. I'm old. I forget. It means to hesitate. Yönetmek. This means to manage. All right, I got it right. So it goes in my pile of correct words. Kabul etmek. This means to agree. So that goes in my correct pile. Gibi davranmak. It means, now I'm going to guess, even though I know I'm wrong, to behave like. I know that means to pretend. It goes here. Now, I'm basically going to continue repeating this process until I get all the words into the correct pile. It might take a few minutes to go through everything. Then what I'm going to do is, because I'm a freak and I want to make sure I have everything perfect, I shuffle the words again. I go through them. Now, we're halfway done. We did the direction where we looked at the word we're trying to learn, and then we produced the word in our native language. It's time to go the other way. So here we go. I'm going to look at the English and try to produce the Turkish. Make sense? We call this the active direction, or the productive. I like productive better because we have to actually produce the word that we're trying to remember. It's a little harder, right? This is like what you use when you're writing or trying to speak. And often that's more difficult than when you do it the other way, the receptive or passive direction, when you see the word and you understand it, or you hear it and you understand it. So now we're going to do productive. To agree, that is kabul etmek. Same thing, I got it right. To hesitate, I remembered it this time. Isn't that amazing? How the mind is a powerful instrument. It's çekinmek. I'm sort of a genius. Ugh. Okay. So the idea here, though, is I continue doing the two pile thing. I take my pile of words I got wrong, I shuffle them up, I keep working until I get them right. Hopefully in a few minutes I'll have gotten all 25 words correct because I'm very thorough. I mix them up and do it again just to prove to myself that I know all the words. Once I've done that, bravo! I've finished studying my 25 flashcards for the evening. Now, I know this seems like it is a lot of work. That's because it is. Here's the thing though. The more you get in the habit of doing this, the better your mind gets at memorizing and remembering. And you guys have young, sticky brains, right? You can remember everything. You're not an old man wearing a weird hat, talking to a video camera on a You get what I'm saying. The more you do it, the easier it is. Anyway, you got questions about this? Talk to me in class on Monday. Send me a message on Edmodo. Send me a message on the old-fashioned email, and I'll answer it. But don't freak out too much. We're going to do this a lot. We're going to do it a lot over the course of the year. So I hope you found this helpful. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.